sugar, welcome back to my channel. How are ya? So in today's video, I want to go ahead and try to recreate one of Jeffree's classic looks. I want to go in and recreate the look from Plastic Surgery Slumber Party, which is just like a really nice, beautiful pink with like almost like a white, bluish cut crease, nice big lashes, the classic pink brow. We're gonna go in with a lot of blush. So to start out this classic Jeffree look, I'm gonna start out with a couple products to base out the face. Right here I'm going in with the Holiday Eyes from Farsali Cosmetics. I don't even think I'll be going in to contour my face today. I think I may actually be using a blush to do my contour. Alright, so for that very classic pink Jeffree brow, we want to go in with the Jeffree Star iconic J7 Jeffree Star Morphe eyeliner and eyebrow brush. It's got the awesome little spoolie on the end, so we're going to go ahead and really brush these guys out. I do have my brows microbladed. I don't know if I've ever talked about that on my channel before, but they're totally fake. I'm going to go and just kind of paint right on there. And I want that really, really nice, long, sharp tail. Once we get a basic shape that we like, we'll go in and carve it out nice and tight so that it feels good. So we're on a path here. I don't know if it's the right one, but we're definitely on one. So now that we've got one brow mostly carved out and ready to go, I did go in with a little bit of my Jeffree Star Velour Lip Liner in shade Doll Parts, just to really tighten up that tail. I think I'm going to go in with my Morphe Jeffree Star Artistry Palette with a little bit of shade Self-Made. Just this really, really bright pink here, which I think is also the shade I'm going to be using on my eyes today. And we're just going to go over what we already have and really, really lay down that pink brow. And we're going to go in and we're going to finish up the other brow, and then we'll come back and we'll work on these eyes, baby. 2 pink brows. We're going to go ahead and tape a shape. If you know a high sugar tutorial, you know I got a unnamed, unnumbered brush. I'm just going to go in with a little shape tape on the back of the hand here and really carve these brows out. Do you ever do that thing where you're doing your eyebrows and you do an eyebrow and you're like, oh yeah, that's perfect. And then you do the other eyebrow and it looks different, but you're like, oh no, that's perfect. And then you don't want to touch either eyebrow because it's only going to get worse. Well, we look sharp enough to cut a bitch. So I think this is the best we are going to get for our pink Jeffree Star eyebrows. Classic Jeffree brow. Now it's time to go in, base out these eyes a little bit more with some Anastasia Beauty Eye Primer, and then we'll go in with our Jeffree Star Artistry Palette to create this iconic classic look. This is the mini instant brush cleaner. I love this for any look I'm doing. I just take it, give my brushes a quick little, and then it cleans off any excess pigment from previous looks that I've done. So we're just going to go in with shade Tempura, which is the lightest shade in my Soft Glam palette from Anastasia. We're just going to go right, base all that out, right up against the brow. Alright, so now that we've got that nice base laid down, shade Tempura, we're going to go in with our Jeffree Star Artistry Palette and lay down that poppin' pink. So this is just a little self-made. It's so nice to be using all of Jeffree Star's products to be recreating one of Jeffree Star's classic looks. I'm excited and intimidated by this look. We've got that pink wing a little bit blended out there. I want to go in with shade Lynn, kind of soften up the top towards the brow. And then we're going to go in and cut that crease right in there. Actually going in with a little bit of Lynn and a little bit of Designer Label. So we're going to go in with our Shape Tape again. Back in with that same unnamed, unnumbered Morphe brush. Right on the back of the hand there. And although this is already pretty nice and light in here, we're just really going to carve it out. Give us a nice base for that light cut crease color. Now I want to go in with a little bit of Lynn and a little bit of shade 2, which is kind of a shimmery pink, right there on that lid. So we're going to take this unnamed, unnumbered Morphe brush, get some of this old excess color off here. This is a really, really nice style brush that I like to use for packing on anything in cut creases. So again, shade Lynn and a little bit of 2. Let's kind of stack those on each other. I'm going on top of that Lynn and 2 with a little bit of this shade Welcome, which is a very, very light pearlescent color. Alright, I'm feeling good about that so far, but before we go in and put on our liner and our lashes, we're going to go in and we're going to do the other eye off camera and really quickly. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Both eyes looking flawless. Now before I take off this tape, I am going to go in and create that liner nice and sharp. And then we'll go in, beat this face, and then after that we'll go in with some velour lashes, my absolute favorite lashes of all time. So for my liner today, I'm going to use my Epic Ink liner by NYX, my absolute favorite. We're just going to go right along the lash line, starting small, going bigger as we get towards the end for that nice fat wing. And then once we're done, we're going to bring that in and create a really sharp inner corner. Alright, we've got that top lined. Now we're going to go in and beat this face. So I'm going to start out with a layer of white powder, just a nice base of translucent powder to base my face. I just like to cover my whole face in powder instead of primer. I feel it works a lot better for my oily skin type. Now we're going to go in with our Tarte Double Duty Beauty Face Tape Foundation. This is in shade 12N Fair Neutral. Here we go. Ooh, it's like the money shot. So since I want these brows to be super, super sharp, I'm going to go in with a little bit of my foundation right on the back of my hand and use my nice sharp little angle here to apply the foundation around my brows and right around my eyeshadow. This is like just my favorite way to carve out my brows. No matter what color they are, really, it just works out really nicely. And then just kind of soften it up by buffing into the rest of the foundation. Now let's do the other brow. Now that we've got the brows nice and sharp and carved, we're going to go out and carve out underneath that wing just to really brighten that up as well. So same technique we used on the brows, but just right along that edge where you want that makeup to really be nice and sharp. Ooh, Feeling good now that I got that foundation laid down with just a little bit of concealer laid down under the eyes to conceal those creases. I am going to go in with my Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. This is just another nice translucent powder. This is going to help me set my face before I go in. And instead of doing a heavy contour today, I'm actually going to just be doing an extremely heavy blush with this look before I go in and do my bottom liner and my lashes to finalize everything. So I might also go in with a little highlight just to really amp up the look, but it is going to be really interesting going without any contour. I like to use the same damp beauty sponge to do my powder and my foundation. So I'm going to go in with my Supreme Frost Money Honey and just really lightly, since this is such a glittery formula. So for my blush today, because we want to do something so dramatic, I am going to go in with Self-Made here in this Jeffree Star Artistry Palette, which is the same color that I used on my eyes. Now this is a very pigmented color, so I want to very carefully, even though this is going to end up being very pigmented anyway, I don't want to create any harsh lines. I want it to stay really soft. That looks Jeffree Star approved in my book. Let's go in and do the other side. Again, going in with that same pink shade from the Jeffree Star Artistry Palette, Self-Made. And don't go too crazy. Kind of 80s style blush, I feel, you know, where you really bring it back, but I feel like that'd be a little bit more of a sharp angle, whereas this we want to keep kind of soft. But still a little crazy. So we are going to go over the top of all this with a little more powder, just so that it's not so intense. But how are we feeling? Now we want to go in and do our bottom liner, bring that sharp line in there before we go in and apply our lashes and our lips. So I got those bottom lashes lined. Now we're going to go in, put on our velour falsies, and then we'll go in with a nice bright pink lip. Finish this look off. These are the Fluff and Thick lashes from Velour's new collection. I live for velour lashes. They're amazing. And I love their lash glue. These are a winged lash. My favorite kind of lash is to use a nice like tapered winged lash. Super easy applicator. Let it get a little bit tacky. And just press those right onto the lash line. Feeling iconic. I'm going to apply that other lash on off camera just to save myself a little stress and trouble, and then we'll come back and put on a little mascara and our lip. And I'm lashed and back. So now we're just going to go in with a little mascara, really make sure these babies are applied and make sure that everything blends so that you can't even tell these giant butterfly wings on my face are fake. This is Big Ego from Tarte. I have been loving this mascara. I actually got it in my most recent BoxyCharm. Now we're going to go in with a little bang bad girl lash right on the bottom. Time for our lip color. I've decided to go with Yes Ma'am in Jeffree Star's Velour Liquid Lip is the Jawbreaker collection shade. So, now we're going to go in with a little bit of Jeffree Star Starberry Setting Spray. and spray this look down because we are done. Here we go. Set, match. All right, well, here is my final look. End of the video. Here's the finale. Let's see how we did. I think it turned out all right for my first recreation attempt, and I'm pretty pleased with myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and now try to recreate the classic Jeffree Star pink puke photo. So if you'd like to see that, follow me on Twitter or Instagram. I will link all my social media accounts below. Please subscribe to my channel before you leave today. I hope to come out with lots of more fun videos for you guys. And please, please, please leave me a comment, leave me a like, leave me whatever you think needs to be said. I hope to see you guys again soon for another video. I hope you had a good time with me today, and I hope you have a powerful rest of your week. Bye, sugar.